Hello guys and welcome to Shumba News Network, your one-stop news channel. My name is Nasha Zim and I am here to give you sports updates, entertainment updates, social updates, political updates. So basically Shumba News Network is a YouTube news channel where we share entertainment news, sport news, social news, political news. And if you check some of the videos that we did before, they have much information about political issues and also about how the Zimbabwean army is trained. So this was just us trying to get some traction in growing our YouTube channel. But we've decided to develop it and give all types of news so that we also cater for your interest. There are people not interested in politics, but that love entertainment. We have you catered, and also the people who are into sports but not into politics, not into entertainment news. So today, giving you an update. Rather, this is just a promotional video to tell you that our channel is back on track, and we're gonna do our best to keep it running to provide you with information that you need. And also for those people who are staying out of the country, this channel focuses more on Zimbabwean news, South African news, rather, and a little bit of global news. But our main area of interest is Southern Africa. So, if you want to know about Zimbabwe, if you want to know about South Africa, if you want to know about Africa as a whole, you are on the right page. You're on the right channel. Subscribe, follow, like, share, do everything that you can just to let your friend know that Shumba News Network is back on track. Now, today I'm not going to take long. I'm just going to tell you about what's happening tonight. Everyone in the world is looking forward to watch the UEFA Champions League. And Real Madrid versus Arsenal is a match of interest to most of you. And I know that people, they've ruled out Real Madrid out of the semi-final, assuming that the 3-0 deficit that happened in the first leg is going to affect Real Madrid and they're going to crash out of the Champions League. Well, before I get too much into that, let me also let you know that Bayern Munich is taking on Inter Milan tonight. And it's also an interesting encounter because Bayern Munich lost 2-1 in the first leg. They lost 2-1 in the first leg and they lost at home. It's rare for Bayern Munich to lose in Germany, but it happened. But they need to come back. But they're going to have to do that at San Siro in Italy, which is quite a mountain to climb. So Inter Milan is playing Bayern Munich tonight, and we're all looking forward to that match. And I know it will be an interesting one. Now, let's get back to Real Madrid versus Arsenal. Real Madrid are well known for their habit of coming back. They've done that in so many matches and so many Champions League ties, and they are understood to be a perfect team for the Champions League, and they've won a lot of trophies, more than any other team in the history of the Champions League football. So Real Madrid, let me just give you what happened the other time. Real Madrid were playing against Atletico Madrid, but the turnaround only happened in a single match. There was no return leg. Real Madrid played out Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid was leading until the 92nd minute. And Sergio Ramos headed a goal, which took them to extra time, and Atletico Madrid ended up losing 4-1 in the Champions League final. So Real Madrid are not a team to rule out until the final whistle blows. So they're playing Arsenal tonight, who are quite on a good run of form. And Real Madrid have lost the first leg by 3 goals, which is something also not familiar with Real Madrid fans. So Real Madrid lost 3-0. And the Real Madrid fans are hoping that it's going to come back. I've seen news that the Real Madrid authorities have requested that the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium be closed on top so that the noise and the echo and the singing from the Bernabeu will not escape through the roof. So they want the noise to be inside the Bernabeu to motivate their players. I've watched also rather a press conference before yesterday, which was done by Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham insisted that in the past few days in the Real Madrid dressing room, the word that has been, or rather the phrase that has been repeated again and again is come back. But he used a Spanish word, should be permanando. I'm not quite good in Spanish. I know nothing about Spanish, but you can check that one out. It also tells us that they are ready for the battle and they really want a comeback against Arsenal. So let's look forward to that and see what happens. Arsenal also have also a good defensive record. So it's going to take Real Madrid a lot of effort to break through the Arsenal's defense. Rather, I was about to say between break through the defense of Gabriel and Saliba, and then I remembered that Gabriel is injured. Kivio is going to play instead of him. But Saliba is quite solid at the back, and Real Madrid are also interested in signing William Saliba, which means he has a point to prove tonight. So Real Madrid has to break Arsenal's defense, which is not an easy task. But let's see what's going to happen since we have Rodrigo on the right flank, we have Vinicius on the left, we have Kylian Mbappe from the middle, and we have Jude Bellingham from the attacking midfield. So we're going to see what happens and we will see how it plays out tonight. But Real Madrid going to need a miracle and something special to turn around this match. So here's my prediction for the match. Definitely Arsenal are going to score. Real Madrid are going to score more than Arsenal. And if they're lucky enough to equalize the aggregate, then the match is going to go to extra time. And we all know that if Real Madrid goes to extra time with you, you're finished. And then worse, if it goes to penalties, Real Madrid will definitely win the match. So my prediction is Arsenal to lose in 90 minutes. Arsenal to lose in 90 minutes. That's my prediction. Now, let's move on to Bayern Munich versus Inter Milan. I know Bayern Munich are quite strong and they have a lot of talent in their squad. But Inter Milan are very resilient. And the past few matches, even in the Serie A League, they've dominated. Rather, their defense is also not easily shaken. They have a young man by the name Bastoni who plays centre back. He's also quite solid and he's very, very powerful. He has a powerful mentality and he's not scared of strikers. So let's see how Inter Milan is going to defend against Bayern Munich. But it's quite a close margin since Bayern Munich lost 2-1 in the first leg. They only need one goal to equalize the aggregate, and then they see what happens from that. If it was during the time when the away goal rule was still in effect, then it's definitely going to mean that Bayern Munich, if they score one goal, it was not going to be enough. They would need a 2-0 lead against Inter Milan. A 2-1 win for Bayern Munich would take them into extra time if it was those days of the away goals rule. But the UEFA is done away with it, which means they're now going to play fighting for a 1-0 win to take the match into extra time and use their bench. They've quite a lot of talented players on the bench, which they can use, and then they can turn around the fixture. So it's going to be an interesting night of Champions League football tonight. But I hope Bayern Munich wins against Inter Milan. So my prediction is Bayern Munich are definitely going to score. Inter Milan are also going to score. So I predict a 2-1 win for Bayern Munich in 90 minutes. Watch out for Michael Olise, one of my favorites. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Tune in next time as we give you different types of updates, sport updates, political updates, social updates, entertainment updates on Shumba News Network. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, comment, and like the video. Have a wonderful day.